Alright, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Hello, good afternoon, Ma'am Betty. It's another, ano to, action, or hindi pala action pack, wisdom pack. And ayan, punong-puno. One solid hour of learnings from our previous guests, no? Noong 2020, ito ay part 2 ng mga takeaways po natin. Ayan. At magandang tanghali, kumusta kayo dyan?
Hello, Raymond. Yun na nga eh. Kasi nga, we'd like to start the year right, di ba? Na kaya lang, siyempre, before we can move forward, we have to look at the past. And sa dami kasi nung mga takeaways na nakukuha natin sa ating mga guests, no? We'd like to share them. Yung the second set naman to, di ba? So,
Yes.
sino ba yon sa second set? I think yung first guest natin was si Lot Tolico.
Yes.
She's formerly the Mrs. Universe Philippines and the founder of Philippine Honorable Queens International Inc.
Correct. So, ano po, are we going to start now?
Yeah.
The flash? O, kasi ang dami nito. We have something like 13 ba? 15 today. Sige po, ito na ha. Screen share.
Yung Honorable Queens kasi, ang maganda kasi, with I understand na it's a different kind of beauty pageant. Kasi merong advocacy na involved, di ba?
Yes po.
So,
more than just beauty.
Yeah, oo. But of course, we learned that, being a beauty queen, sabi nga niya it starts from the home. We can be an inspiration to the family. Ayun.
Ang ganda nga nung kanyang mga takeaways natin. A former Mrs. Universe Philippines and founder of Philippine Honorable Queens International. So, recently nagkaroon sila, noong December pa yata, tinuha ako maging one of the speakers. Ang ganda po ng advocacy. So, ito, tingnan natin kung ano ang laman ng isip at puso ng ating guest noon. No? This was aired no September 9, 2020.
Iba kasi ang Filipina beauty di ba? Hindi lang naman sila yung display lang na beauty. Ayun. So yan na nga, sabi nga.
Yan, maganda yung unang-una
Oo nga.
Sige po.
Kaya nga, to be a queen, kaya nga ikaw yung queen di ba? You are the inspiration sa family, mas lalo na sa mga anak. Oo. And I understand nga si Lot, she has 4 kids
Oo nga po, mukha pang
actually hindi na kids, 4 grown-up children.
Parang hindi siya tumatanda.
Pwede na nga rin beauty queen yung anak niya, tatangkad.
Parang may sinalihan na yata, as far as I remember, parang modeling or something. Tapos, how to maintain beauty and wellness, syempre, ito yung magandang mga binigay niya Totoo yan kasi overthinking talaga. Talagang medyo, ito yung marami. Kasi, when you overthink, kahit hindi problema, pinoproblema mo I heard it before bang sabi ng mga experts sa psychiatry and yun sa mga bagay na ganyan. Sabi, yung mga things that we worry about, mga 95 or something percent, hindi naman nangyayari. Just a very small fraction lang of what we worry about actually happen. Kaya lang, ang dami talaga natin worry and overthink.
Guilty ako niyan na. Hindi, kasi pag marami kang some people are thinkers, some people are doers. So, tsaka pag you're exposed in different kinds of environment, the more they are, the more you have to think. And so when you are thinking, especially at night, yan yung problema, hindi ka nakakatulog.
Yes. Actually, yes. Marami pong mga alam ko, marami pong babae na, mga misis, ganyan, mas marami, nagiging, they think, siguro, ganun po ba yung babae, mas
detailed kasi ang babae. So, when you think, kasi ang lalaki, di ba, mas general. So, when they think, they just think of the general problem. They don't think about the details. Ang babae kasi, we think about the details. Kaya, medyo yan yung kaya nag-overthink ang mga babae. Parang siguro ang lalaki, kunyari, pagkain.
Kulang naman, puro action ang gusto, puro labas, action, adventure.
Or
Kaya binabalance talaga eh, no? Binabalance talaga.
tama.
Galing
Parang
create.
sa bahay o during lunchtime, sasabihin ng lalaki, gusto kong kumain. Yun lang eh, di ba? Ang problema mo is how to feed your stomach. Pero ang babae, iisipin pa niya, ano ang lulutuin ko?
Yun,
Meron ba ako
yung
ng mga ingredients na to sa bahay? Kompleto ba? Ilang oras ako maghahanda, 'di ba? Kaya nga maganda yung may planning eh, 'di ba? Yung mga housewives na nagbibigay ng planning.
Pinaplano pati yung iluluto, di ba? Parang for the week,
Oo.
nakaplano yan.
Right, oo. Pati ano pa yan, pati you know, you even have to plan even the color, di ba yung presentation ng food. So,
yes.
kaya nga kung minsan, even
meticulous.
Madaming detalye goes into that. Feeling ng tao, it's a simple dish. But the details, madami. Even the ingredients, the measurements, ganon. Even if magaling ka na magluto, lagay ka lang ng lagay, still, the presentation pa rin, that's another thing. Ganon.
And siguro isang maganda rin na attribute ng babae, kaya mas maraming admin officers na babae, mas magaling, mas detailed administrators.
Saka kasi madaming scenarios. Baka naman siguro iniisip na rin nila na, okay, pag today nagluto ako ng adobo, anong mangyayari sa husband ko if I eat my adobo? Diba? Kung today mataas ang BP niya, hindi pwede ang adobo. You know, simple questions.
Naiisip pa rin yan,
Oo, kaya nga eh. Kaya nga magulo ang isip ng babae.
Pero ang maganda naman po doon, kung medyo may tendency ka mag-overthink, try some meditation combined with listening to good music. Naalala ko si Coach Jojo, mamaya matatakal din natin. Isa rin to eh. Importante ginagawa. Di po, ma'am, good music talaga, it really, it's food.
Pero kasama pa rin yan sa pagiging detalye ng babae. They will also think of that. Naiisip din naman nila na, there is a problem, what is the solution? Diba? We think of men, mas proactive thinker kasi ang babae.
Yan. By human nature, created you.
By nature talaga yun eh.
You were, kumbaga sabi nga ng mga preacher, you were wired that way. Yun ang wiring na binigay, design na ginawa ng creator natin. So, even the music, kasi ako, like me, maganda ang music, pag gusto ko, nagtatrabaho ako, gusto ko, iba rin yung music na gusto ko, depende sa mood. Pero I listen to all kinds of genre, mga jazz, classical, depende. Classical di masyado, pero I also listen pa rin. Tapos importante rin nga yan, siguro, yung pag-overthink, mixa ng, yung pag-think, reflection, samahan ng music, and also samahan ng self-reflection, and ayun.
Pero isa pa, ang self-reflection ng babae, detalye din yan.
relate si Ma'am Betty dun sa ating, sa mga points ni Lot. Ayun. Pero syempre, isa sa gusto-gusto ko na bitawan ni Lot dito, nung sinabi niya, ito yung tinuro doon ng mother niya sa kanya eh. Always try to see the good in every person. Kahit kasi may sabihin, magmamali sa'yo, may gagawa
mga api dyan.
Ang daming scammers na yun.
Madaming bullies, pero...
yes. Cyber bullies. Hello kay Aden. Thank you po for your sticker, comment. Ayan, kaya lang hindi sila malabas sa StreamYard. Pero thank you, ma'am. Aden Chenry. Ayan. Okay, thank you for the comment. Sabi niya, good. She said, good. Thank you. Okay, let's move to the next kasi another beauty queen. I remember itong tatlong di ba last week, yung huli natin was Joyce Ann Burtons. Actually, nagkataon, tatlong former beauty queens nagsunod-sunod sa episodes natin. Ito naman si Christine, sa Down Under. Mrs. Universe Australia Asia 2020, modeling and pageant coach. Yung kanyang Tootsie Roll walk. Ayan, okay. Ito kasi yung kanyang choice photo actually na pinadala sa amin.
Pero ang maganda din dyan is makikita mo yung yung difference. Right now, if you will see, malaki na din yung change sa kanya. That's why
Yes,
it's
yes.
only change that is constant in this world, 'di ba? Oo. Mas maganda na siya, mas
Ito,
confident
maganda yung
na.
na-share din niya ni ano, like, sabi di ba naalala niya ma'am yung 2 years ata siya nag-vegan, tapos ano
Mm.
yun, sa fish, pescatarian, tapos
Mhm.
bumalik na din siya sa wala nang yun, sinabi niya, no need to deprive yourself. Yun sa mga
Any
food.
type of food, yeah,
Pero,
oo.
balance talaga, balance.
Yeah,
Kasi sabi
oo.
niya, naalala ko yung biro niyo nun eh, yung ano,
Mm.
I see, ano yun, seafood.
Ay,
When I see,
seafood, I eat.
ayan, I see, ayun.
Pareho kami,
Natawa ko dun.
pareho kami diyan. Ako din ganyan. When I see food, I see food with my eyes. I see food, I eat. Pag tinanong anong diet mo, seafood. Oh. When you see
Natawa
food,
ako
you
dun.
eat.
Kaya
Mm-mm.
nung ni-review ko yung pinlive ako sa wow, natawa ako doon, I see food. Kasi nga,
Pero,
ako being diabetic, naging especially medyo not getting
ah,
younger, mas naging choosy na ako. Di po ba? Kaya lang, nakita ko nga, sa katulad din nyo, si Christine, ikaw, pwede naman talaga balance-balance lang. Ano po. And
mm-mm.
syempre, meron kayong, ang advantage nyo lang, meron kayong mga detox program.
Oo,
Hindi ko
tama.
pa alam dati. Ngayon, kung
Mm.
meron ko pa ng detox program, pwede. Why not?
Kaya, yun na nga lang, ang ano, is, sabi nga niya, not to overeat. Which is
Yes,
actually,
yes.
that is one advocacy din ng, alam mo yun, Tzu Foundation. It's a well-known, na yun, Taiwan Buddhist na, foundation. But sila,
Mhm.
they encourage people to eat only 80%. Tapos yung, it's good for your health kasi you're not overeating eh. Tsaka alam mo ba yung brain natin, mas delayed eh. Yung kunyari pag kumakain ka, kaya kung minsan ng tao nag-o-overeat, kasi
Aha.
hindi nila alam na busog na sila. Mas mabagal kasi yung brain na nagsasabi na, oh, you're already full.
Yes, I've
So,
seen people like that na overeat
yeah,
too late bago malaman. Kami ang konti
oo.
pupunta, excuse me, sa mga kumakain, pupunta ng CR dahil parang mabalik yung
Mm-mm.
kinakain na sobrahan.
Mm-mm. So, but the one good thing with not overeating, so like you eat only 80%, you're 80% full. So, actually, right timing lang yan to stop. But the
Mm.
good thing
Tama
is,
yan. Tama po yan.
yeah, you become healthier. Tapos yung
Opo.
organs mo hindi nag-overwork. And
Yan,
then
opo.
pero sila they encourage naman people na yung 20%, yun ang i-save mo for for other pwede mo, yun yung ipando-donate mo for doing your civic activities, yung
Okay.
20% na yun.
Opo.
Parang nga like when you cook rice, yung isang dakot ng bigas mo itatabi mo. And then yung that
Pwede.
one, you
Maganda
can
yan.
donate that rice.
Opo, kasi
Ganon.
normally yung rice, yan ang marami na sa sobra eh. Di ba ba na
Mm.
sobra sa saing, tapos di ba, most of the time, pati yung mga leftover food sa ref, ito yung para bang ano lang, finrelease mo lang sandali ron, tapos
Mm.
after a few days, tatapon na kasi hindi naman na-reheat, hindi naman nakain, nandun na lang. Hanggang
No,
sa
actually,
naluma.
dapat, sabi ko nga, gawa nga ako ng cookbook of what to do with leftover food. Ay.
Ay, meron, di ba naalala ko si Chef Dong, meron siyang mga ganyan eh. Yung
Diba?
nire-repurpose,
Oo,
nire-recycle.
dapat
Opo,
kasi bad times talaga. Sayang naman pagkain, no, pag tinatapon-tapon lang.
actually, ginagawa po namin dito yun. Natutunan, may kasi yung wife ko magluto-luto. Pero
Mm.
going back to eating regularly, naalala ko yung our grandson, when he was mga 2 to 3 years old, kasi may tendency pag gustong kumain, papakainin. Tapos minsan, napapadalas, sa doktor kami dahil, parang, ko, lagi nagsira yung tiyan. Yung pala, sabi ng doktor, nagbiro pa nga eh, alam niyo po ba ang tiyan, sabi sa
Ang daming
wife ko, alam niyo pa, Lola,
kulang
ang
yung,
tiyan, napapagod, sabi napapagod din yan.
oo.
Medyo busog na yung apa niyo, huwag niya nang pabusugin masyado, sabi, pagpahingin niyo naman.
Ano din kasi din, kung iba-iba yung kinakain mo, naguguluhan din yung tiyan. The tiyan,
Opo,
your stomach says,
galapan-lapan sa
okay,
loob.
what do I, what will I digest first? The meat, the chicken, or, di ba? Especially if you eat too many kinds of meat. That's why
Kaya
there is
opo, indigestion na nagiging
oo.
dulo yan.
But then again, sabi ko nga with every problem, there's a solution. Pwede din tumulong yung mga probiotics, para
yes.
to help digest the food.
Buti nga ba ngayon meron ganyan, prebiotics and probiotics.
Yeah, probiotics
Yun.
with prebiotics. Oo. Parang yung 15 biota and 2 biota per care. Yan. Yan yung mga pwedeng na sabi nga
Minsan po pala,
nila, yung
ano po
supplement.
natin ang
Oo.
picture yan. Opo, yung mga benefits ng mga probiotics, prebiotics, di po ba? Para alam din ng tao, bakit ako kakain o iinom yan? Di po ba?
Sige,
Tapos isa pang
minsan magkwentuhan tayo about mga bagay na yan.
Opo, magpapaprepare
Pero
tayo ng mga
syempre, of course,
presentation ng mga audiovisual.
Pero syempre nga, kung kain lang tayo ng kain, another way of shedding ourselves of those unwanted fats and everything is to exercise.
Yan, opo.
Exercise regularly, sabi ni Tutsi, which is actually good. Oo.
Even in lockdown, we can be creative naman eh. Wala pong iba-ibang way. Madali lang po gawa ng
exercises, di ba? We taught the
ba?
people about yung, di ba, yung you tap your hands for the circulation. Sometimes you can even exercise while sitting down on the chair. Madaming pwede.
Yeah, doon sa mga keyboard warriors natin. Tapos, fund advocacy and be involved. Kasi ito yung magbibigay sa atin para unang-una, para hindi tayo magkaroon ng mga overthinking. Kasi the more you think about yourself, focus ka sa mga problema, lalo ka ma-stress eh. So find an advocacy that you can be involved in. Even without going out of the safety of your quarantine ngayon, di ba? So pwede naman, maraming ways po online, pero be involved.
I think the good thing there kasi is when you have an advocacy, number one, you are busy. So the time passed by so fast and you don't realize it, 'di ba? The day has passed away na. You have finished your day. But then the good thing is you finish your day with the fulfillment. Meron kang nagawa. You have achieved something. So nakatulong ka, 'di ba? And then masaya ka. And that's also the one thing that's very important there.
Opo, yung fulfillment, self-fulfillment.
The fulfillment and the happiness, that you give to other people because you are able to help.
Yes po. Tsaka may good karma yan, may balik yan. Okay, di po ba? Yung balik na promise ni God. Okay, next naman, ito medyo ang ganda nito eh.
Ito si favorite ko naaliw ako sa sinabi niya. I will always remember what he said about the God of your understanding.
Yes po. Feature natin, dalawa yung natin na feature about ito. Ito siya yung suicide overcomer ito. He tried. And also, he came out from chemical addiction. Pero hanggang ngayon nga, maganda ng kanyang Facebook ko na kasi siya, nakikita ko, very, very, nasa Baguio na siya, very fruitful na yung kanya, pati relationship, tsaka business niya. So ito,
when you learn from somebody, when you learn from somebody who have a story to tell, diba? And for him, it's a successful story. I hope na, yung story niya is able to, encourage other people to follow in his footsteps, diba? Na everything, there is no hopeless case or a hopeless problem that
naalala ko yung may song ko dating ganyan hopeless case about yung desperado. Katulad niya, naging siya, palaboy na, di po ba? Naging street dweller na siya along with his partner, yung girlfriend niya, nadamay pa niya. Pero dumating sa point, ito yung naging nung natutunan niya na to swallow his pride and accept yung reality kasi he was brought up absentee parents pero pinupuno ng financial para pambayad kumbaga to make up for the absence of his father.
That's a common story among our OFW children.
Ayaw po, gawa ng absentee parenthood.
Absentee parents. But then again, nasa iyo yun. Gusto mong, whether you want to be successful or you want to be a loser or to harm yourself, di ba? The most important nga is the spiritual well-being of the person. Doon na lang kumapit, 'di ba? So yung parang yan yung ginawa niya to the God of your understanding. That's why he said God of your understanding kasi he's not against kumbaga,
He's not a religious person kasi.
you are
Oh,
free to have your religion, any religion that you want, as long as it's
yes.
'di ba? Na
Basta
you believe that there's
to the Creator, our
yes.
Creator,
Oo.
surrender.
Yun nga lang, wag
Kasi
ka lang sanang sasali sa mga may mga eh, may mga ano bang tawag nila doon?
mga
Yung mga
cults po, mga cults.
cults, 'di ba? Yung
Opo.
mga cults, oo. Be careful
Siguro,
din na you don't
kasi po di ba, alam mo naman pag yung hindi kasi yan philosophy and galit or parang kayo-kayo. Ito, kailangan meron tong peace of mind eh. Kayo yung one importanteng assurance if you're, alam mo yung God of your understanding gives you peace, not anger, gives you love, di po ba? Hindi yung self-division or pagalingan, hindi eh. It's all about love and peace and understanding. Yun. Pero ang nangyari kasi sa kanya noon, kasi nga may denial pa siya eh. Si Ian eh. So when he realized, pero may nagsabi sa kanya, may pamulat sa kanya na sabi sa kanya nga nung pare, di ba, kung nahihiya ka, o nung mentor niya, na swallow
yung
your pride.
mentor. Oo, yung mentor niya, sabi niya, you go to the
Ay, pare nga pala
CR.
yung pinodoko nga pala niya.
You go to the bathroom and you pray there, di ba?
Doon ka lumuhod. Oo. Because of your pride, in your... Totoo naman po. Di ba? Nung na-realize niya,
it's silence kasi. In your silence, you're able to think better and you are able to talk with God better. I think that's the
personal kasi
yung approach niya. Oo. And prayers naman do not need to be like you will pray the Our Father or the Hail Mary. It can be conversational.
Surrender lang. Conversational. I-surrender mo lang sa Kanya.
Although sabi nila the highest form of prayer is a song.
Worship, di po ba? Yung worship song, ganyan.
Kasi nandun na yung you pray together with other people. And then, masaya ka rin, di ba? You're happy. Songs naman, usually, they give you that happy feeling.
Opo, tsaka they connect yung ang soul and spirit natin. There's something in us, kumukonect talaga sa higher power. Sa higher being, pag tayo sa music, ganyan.
Ayun. Tapos then, sabi ni Ian, sabi niya, you move away from the source of your problem. Kung minsan nga, it takes people to have a new environment, no?
Opo, malaking factor ang environment. Opo. Kasi pag hindi ka, especially nung hindi pa siya ready, sisimula ka magbago, ito na yung peer pressure, yung mga kasamahan mo, nasa paligid mo lang. So, I believe also in that one. You should move out. Patuloy nga, nasa Baguio siya. Sa Baguio na siya.
Yun. So, nakahanap siya ng support group, di ba? Tapos naging busy na siya. So, nasi-share kasi niya yung mga experience niya eh. Iba talaga pag personal yung experience eh.
Powerful.
Yes.
So, moving on to the next, kasi suicide prevention pa rin. Ito naman kasi si Pastor Prudy Verso is a life change and life alignment facilitator. O nga, life change. Pwede rin, life change, pero life change.
Life change.
Kasi kailangan mag-change eh. Okay. So, ito, maganda rin sa kanya. Very,
Pero siya naging din siya. Siya naman, yung parang na-experience niya yung near death, di ba? Kaya biglang nag-iba yung mindset niya.
Totoo yun. Totoo yung kailangan strengthen your emotions.
Kasi siya, I remember, di ba siya, wala siyang family eh. He's not married, di ba?
Hindi ko lang po parang yata.
Parang single yata siya eh. Kaya the one who took care of him when he was hospitalized is mga kapatid niya.
Yes.
Parang ganun yata eh. So,
kaya tayo lagi nasa travel eh. Ngayon nasa US na siya, pa lang dito.
For some people kasi, they chose single blessedness. Sabi nga nila, it's a single blessedness life that they chose. So, wala silang responsibility to a family. So, siya, being a pastor, yung mga mga nakakasalamuhan niya, the ones he will see every day, all of them now becomes his family. But then, there's a tendency then na you live life na parang, okay, kung whatever comes, yun na lang. So, whatever comes my way, I just accept, diba? But then, when you are in that when you reach an for him, like he was hospitalized, na ICU pa siya, 'di ba? So during the COVID season. So sometimes you come to think of, oh, there is pala my life is finite. Sometimes kasi, and my life has a purpose din, has a more and I also have to take care of what will happen to me if something
Mhm.
happen, 'di ba? If although you don't have children, but you have your siblings, you have your, I understand he has parents pa rin naman, 'di ba? Ayun. But then also,
So,
basta merong effect yan sa life natin. Biglang mapapaisip ka na lang.
mhm.
Ayun.
So,
So,
kailangan, ang share nga niya, yung kailangan strengthen our emotional quotient. Kasi kung
mm-mm.
minsan, puro tayo, yung academics, or
Mm-mm.
importante, para malabanan natin yung ating mental health issues, or
Mm-mm.
hindi tayo pasukin, yan. Tsaka syempre, dapat aware din tayo dun kasi may mga, talaga may kilala rin po ako, yung nasa genes talaga. So, genetic din kasi yan yung
Mm-mm.
factors that affect our mental health. And of course,
Mm-mm.
environment,
Mm-mm.
personality, physical health. Ayun, yung stress. Yung sabi niya, yung
Mm-mm.
stress, ito yung parang pag yung happy, yung sobrang
Mm.
up na up yung ano mo. Up na up,
Mm.
positibo,
Okay.
positibo. Well,
Mm-mm.
nakaka-apekto rin niya kasi yung sobrang success na hindi mo na hindi mo na control o kumbaga hindi mo kinaya na overcome
Mm-mm.
ka gano'n, na nasilaw,
Mm-mm.
okay,
Mm-mm.
nalasing,
Mm-mm.
kumbaga nalasing. Tapos yung distress din, yung
Mm-mm.
nakaka-apekto
Ay, yung
negatively.
coping tools, parang gano'n, na parang we should be ready for anything that is going to happen. Parang gano'n.
Mhm.
Parang I think, siya especially for yung mga COVID na patients, 'di ba mag-isa ka lang, nasa hospital.
Mhm.
So, it's up to you to strengthen your own
Yes.
emotional quotient, and the way you think, 'di ba? The way
Mhm.
you deal with your
Mhm.
mental health for you to survive that stressful time in your life.
Ayan.
Wag mong iisipin na mag-isa ka, 'di ba? Wag
Yes.
mong
Yung,
iisipin na mm. So,
tsaka ando naman si the God of your understanding, di ba? Nandun
oo.
naman si God.
Siya din gano'n.
Opo, siya
Oo,
pa rin eh.
oo.
Kasi yung may kilala ako po, yung aming founder naman sa UCB Edge Radio, na
Mm.
COVID po siya, tapos dumating sa time na ang tawag ko, ventilator, yung every
Mm.
breath talaga. Alam, ikaw
Mm.
lang at yung creator mo, kayo lang
Mm.
nag-uusap dun eh. Pero it's up to
Tama.
you kung paano mo hahawakan yung
Vision
plan
and
sa'yo,
purpose natin, oo. Actually, yung next na naging speaker natin, si
Mhm.
si Boris Joaquin, he
Si
defined
Boris,
it,
yes.
yeah, he defined it better for us about that purpose. Kasi I remember he was saying na at that point nga sa show natin nadagdagan nga yung niya, 'di ba, yung
Oo nga,
pag-iisip
oo.
niya.
Yung,
Oo.
yung P,
Ngayon,
persevere and
yes.
pivot.
Oo.
Nadagdagan.
Sabi nga niya, you have to reflect and recalibrate. Kapag constant
Mm,
kasi ang changes that has to come to our life. And
mm,
purpose is very important.
yes.
Even in business, even in profession, even my friends, I will
Everything.
tell them even sa chat
Mhm,
group nga lang sabi ko, oh, what is the chat group for? What is the purpose? Kasi
mhm.
syempre you're dealing with a lot of people. So sometimes if there are conflicts, your purpose will define your next move,
Totoo
'di
po.
ba?
Totoo
Oo.
yan. Kasi yun yung mag-aawak sa kung bakit magpapatuloy mo eh. Especially, sabi nga, kinote pa nga niya, kalimutan ko yung pangalan lang, yung chief ng Airbnb, ito
Mm.
talagang grupo na talagang dumaan talaga sa
Oo.
matindi kasi sila yung number one affected ng pandemic, ng
Mm.
lockdowns. Sabi
Yes.
nga, great
Tama.
companies are defined by a crisis. Totoo yan. Pero in fact, sa BBC, napanood ko yung nga pala last month,
Hmm.
yung kasi
Ano?
nag-promo yung Sky. Kapag ko na-interview ulit yung CEO nila ng Airbnb,
Ah.
kapag na sila po, okay na sila ngayon. They
Mm.
survive. They survive.
Oo. Siyempre mag-aano naman 'yan the industry will come back kasi it's a it's a necessary, actually a necessary industry. Kasi
Mhm.
people now they travel, they go from one place to the other. Kahit na hindi for
Mhm.
travel purposes kasi pwede din 'yan for business purposes, gano'n.
Opo. Dito
And
lang
then
sa area namin, marami po nga Airbnb sa paligid ko. Talagang wala pa rin. Especially kasi po dito yung mga nagre-review, mga graduate na nagre-review, yung target market. So siguro, ibahin mo lang yung target market mo. Magpipivot ka din, katulad ng iba sa kanila. Pero yung importante malaman mo the why, para maging matibay ang
purpose,
foundation mo.
Because
In
that will,
even in our personal life, di po ba? Sa ating
because the
personal
purpose will also define what to prioritize.
Yes, okay.
Because you will know how. So sabi niya, 'di ba, yung prioritization niya is dependent on the impact, and the feasibility, the doability.
You have to weigh, opo. Kasi kung
Oo.
low impact naman ginagawa mo, you're spending too much time on a low impact activity, isipin mo. Tapos baka hindi naman siya ganun ka-doable or actionable, di po ba? Ayan.
Oo.
Kaya dapat, weigh talaga natin, set our priorities. And be proactive. Pag may idea, wag mamaya, ilang buwan na yung idea natin, hindi natin na-testing. We have to test the waters. No?
Oo.
That's how we learn.
And finally, then dahil pandemic, yan buzzword yan ngayon dahil pandemic, to persevere and to pivot.
Yes, pivot. Kasi kung hindi tayo pivot, mahirap. Baka makain tayo ng change ng mundo. Let's take a break po. Pero bago yan, flash natin si Imping.
Ay, hello.
Bisaya artist from Cebu. Hello, Imping. Everyone.
Hello.
Si John Leo. Good listening while eating my side lunch. Side lunch pa, ha? Ayaw mo talaga ng ng lunch talaga.
Hindi. Kasi siya, nagwo-work siguro siya.
Okay.
Okay, see you again.
Let's take a break.
See you later.
We'll be back, guys. Don't go away.
Ikaw ba ay may problema dahil sa bad bacteria? Mayroong solusyon para sa'yo, huwag mag-alala. Subukan mo na para may good digestion ka. Happy life sa Team Biota. Team Biota, para laging masabi ako tiyan.
Mahalagang paalala, ang 15 Biota ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Kung puso ang problema, break the bad habits. Move on na para sa healthy heart. It's a big 5-0. Tara na, let's all be fit. Mega healthy sa Omega 963. Para sa heart nutrient deficiency. Sa big 5-0, strong ang heart and body. Sa big 5-0.
Nakamove on ka na't kumanda? Sa Big 5-0, puso mo ay alagang-alaga.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Big 5 o ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Anak, anong gusto mong juice?
Ang gusto ko, veggie juice kasi gusto juice, gusto ng lahat. Ang veggie juice na pampasigla ng katawan. Nasa gusto na ang lahat. May gulay na, may prutas pa. Ito na ang sustansya. Vitamin ay kumpleto pa. Ikaw ma, gusto mo?
Uminom na ng isang baso ng sustansya. Kompletong sigla para sa ating pamilya. Gusto Veggie Juice, your yummy veggie drink. No approved therapeutic claims.
Alright, we are back, and yeah, we have to medyo bilisan natin ng konti. Kasi marami pa tayo.
Pero
Talagang
talking
sobrang siksik talaga kasi ng ng learnings bawat episode, and that's one of the things that we are really proud of sa mga nagawa natin dito na talakay dito sa Health Revolution. Ito naman, yes, ma'am.
Yan yung, sabi ko nga, talking of pivoting during the pandemic, I think I should go for music lessons.
Oh, yes.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
May healing power yan pati, ma'am. May healing power.
Yes, oo. Tama.
Ito yung pag-uusapan natin, sakto. The healing power of music. Si Coach Jojo, professional voice coach ito Voice acting, singing, pero it's more of the music side. Natuwa nga ako yung yung opening ng guesting niya sa atin, yung kumanta siya ng, di ba, yung Salamat Musika.
Yes.
Tapos yun yung sinabi nga niya, that's his way to start his day. Sabi nga niya, joke pa nga niya.
Itanong daw.
Alam na ng mga anak niya, pag gising na ang kanilang daddy, di ba? Pag may good music na, nagpe-play na.
Oo. Instead na alarm clock music. Para it
Mhm.
creates daw, it hones, it's a prelude for people to start their creative juices churning. Diba?
Totoo po. Kasi music, especially good music, kasi meron talaga music na pang umaga eh. Meron pang tanghali. So, kasi music is really diverse, no? Iba-ibang applications in life we can use. So, yung nagiging creative. Di ba yung, sabi nga nila, yung jazz music na, pagka, di ba, nasa coffee shop, talagang mas, yung creative juice nila, parang mas, mas proactive, di ba?
But what
And
is
also,
good
it
thing,
heals. And yes,
ang maganda dun sa sinasabi kasi niya, there is there's actually science behind the music. Kasi it affects your health, 'di ba? Yung
Yes,
may
yes.
health benefits 'yan. 'Yun, sabi nga niya yung listening, performing. You know,
Akala ko nga-
I always
Yes.
like to tell the story of my friend na merong
Okay.
cervical spondylosis. And she cured herself with sing and dance lang every evening for I think 2 months yata. Nag-okay siya. Kasi nga parang na galaw-galaw din yung mo. And then the vocal cords, diba, the breathing, the inhale,
Yes, yes.
exhale nga, ganon.
Yun nga.
Minsan, parang
Yes.
nag-exercise ka na rin eh. Except, it's your vocal cords nga. But then, it affects the
Yes.
whole physical body.
Kasi nga yung revelation nga sa akin noon yung sinabi ni Coach Jojo, akala ko kasi ibig niya sabihin, the healing power of music is when you listen. Yung pala meron pala mga vocal exercises, mga perform mo na also he's like yung letter O, yung position ng bibig, di ba yung O, yung para sa ata yun eh. Yung sa
Yung mga
may-
muscles na mo, di ba? Yung mga muscles ng face mo.
Tapos chinek ko sa Google, meron talagang ganun. Wow, sabi ko, ang ganda naman.
And then
Okay,
also,
so-
I think that one program he has na very nice is Boss Voice ba yun? Yung wherein he teach the CEOs or
Oh, yes.
the mga speakers how to deliver their lines
Yes,
so that
kasi may, yes, po,
Alam
may
mo, sabi
tamang
ko nga,
frequency yan eh. May tamang yan eh.
dapat
Style and frequency.
dapat dyan tayo mag-enroll, Raymond.
Actually, nung una ko pong nag-guess yan, nagsabi kagad siya, gusto mo Raymond?
Oo nga,
Sino
minsan
ka
nga,
kagad?
diba? Oo.
Sige, let's do that. Ayan.
Ayun.
Okay, so ang isa pang ang napakaganda rito, nung ko lang din nalaman, ang music pala is an aerobic activity. So, especially at home now, on lockdown, in quarantine, dahil takot tayo sa bagong strain, takot tayo dahil wala pang vaccine, at marami ng tao sa labas, you can do your exercise by singing, pero alisin nyo lang yung video kay Mike.
Oo.
Medyo nakakabala. Organic na lang, organic. Kasi it's
Hindi
a
kasi
breathing
yung iba kasi walang if there's a video and then you sing well, people will appreciate. Ang
Totoo po.
problema kasi yung iba hindi
Iba
magaling
or
kumanta di ba? So it
majority?
becomes noise. Yun.
Majority, wala sa tono. Ang lakas pa ng reverb. Kaya parang nasa ilalim ng bangin, o banga, o balon, yung kumakanta. Okay.
Ayun. So that's about
anyway,
exercise. So then our next naman, ako she's one of my
ito, favorite ko rin to eh.
Oh. Oh.
Talagang radical yung natutunan ko dito eh. Ang ganda eh.
Oo nga.
Redefining oral care through mindset. Hello po, Dr. Chrissy. Lodi ko yan. Ang ganda nung yung ginawa niyang presentation. Una-una
Kasi
kasi...
Dr. Chrissy, di ba? Ang ganda din nung niya. She made her own background music yun na. Oh.
Hindi po, yung mismo presentation, yung promo video, yung points niya, ng mga wrong mindsets. Ito, yung dentists are scary, kasi nga ginagawang panakot yan ng mga magulang, ng mga elders, di po ba? Okay, pag hindi ka papadalhin ka sa doktor, sabi dentista, bubunutin yung ipin mo, yung mga ganun.
Oo nga. Tapos sasabihin ng tao, dental treatments are expensive. Diba? It is the non-dental, hindi yung treatment ng expensive.
Yung kapabayaan, kaya naging
diba?
expensive.
Oo. Yes.
Should be preventive. Hindi po ba? Ayan. So, kailangan kasi, katulad nga nung pang mga dental mission namin dati, ang gusto ng tao pagpunta na pabunot. Kaya
Oo,
naalala ko,
puro bunot, ano? Oo.
kinausap namin yung yung sa provincial dental office, sabi namin, pwede bang mag-share kayo? Proper brushing of teeth, di ba? Oral care, yan. So, kailangan
the
proactive tayo.
Yun na, sabi nila, it's just a tooth. How important can it be? But actually,
It's
one
very
thing
important.
very important. Tsaka ano yan all the germs, the bacteria, they enter through the mouth.
Opo.
So if you
Lalo
don't
kung meron
know,
pang tooth decay,
don't-
naku, delikado yan.
oo, if you don't follow oral care, then that's very bad. And one interesting, kaya nga natin, di ba, sabi natin, she's radical, na kasi, di ba, she espouses the no rinse, toothbrushing, na wag kang do not rinse after you, yes,
Sabi
so
ko,
that,
ano yun? Sabi, iluluha mo na lang. Pero actually,
hindi naman, ikaw naman, magmumug ka muna, and then you brush. You know, I've been practicing it, medyo,
Ako rin po,
it's
in-apply
okay,
ko na. Nas minsan,
Oo.
pag nakalimutan ko, na-rinse ko, kukuha ko ng toothpaste ulit.
Kuha ka toothpaste ulit, and then rinse again, oo. Kasi nga,
Hindi ko na
tama nga.
i-rinse.
Ay,
I-spit
sorry,
out ko na
and
lang.
then you brush again. Sabi nga
Hindi na
nila
po.
Oo.
I-apply ko na lang. Parang mouthwash na siya na Pero ang galing.
Oo.
Galing. Thank you so much,
Yes, oo.
Dr. Chrissy. Ang
Galing nga
ganda.
nung
Tsaka yan.
Kasi nga, the toothpaste should be able to do their job. Kaya nga, iwan mo siya dyan. Kung sandali lang, a few seconds ka kung minsan yung iba mag-toothbrush And then after that,
Yes.
you just spit it out and then you gargle. Di wala din nangyari.
At saka yung kung sobrang diin, di ba? Yung
Ah,
lalo kung
oo,
malalaki.
oo.
Yung toothbrush talaga, sira-sira na Kasi masyado mading dito pa. Kailangan with tender love and care din. And isa naging natutunan ko talaga dito, isa pa, is hindi na ako dati kasi, ito yung murang toothpaste kasi ayoko kasi sensitive po yung aking gums dahil sa diabetes So, pero ngayon, pinipili ko na yung binabasa ko na yung pinaka-best. Kasi toothpaste nga yun, it should be important. You should, kasi malaking role ginagampanan sa ating ipin. Sa oral health natin.
Tama.
Hindi lang sa
Oo. Oral health care. Kaya nga it's a big part of health, ang oral
Yes.
care.
Kaya nga tayo naka-mask kasi delikado nga pumasok yan.
Oh,
May shield
tama.
pa tayo, di ba?
Oo.
So, yan. Yung entry point, kailangan alagaan natin.
Yes.
Okay, next tayo. Pero gusto ko mag-guess ulit ito siya. Yung kanila palang page is Vibrant
Hindi,
Smiles.
people can go back di ba? The episodes there on YouTube naman if they want to
yes
watch
po,
the full
yes.
episodes.
YouTube, yes, and on our
Health
Facebook
Revolution PH, and then also on Facebook.
page. Yun sa My Big Ink na YouTube
My
channel.
Big Ink. Yes, oo. Yun. Kasi
Ito
tayo
naman.
ang gusto lang
Yes.
natin is makatulong sa tao.
Yes, may share.
We want to
At the
share
same
what we
time, ang dami
know.
natin natututunan.
Especially about business. Kasi yung iba, they're more
Ito tayo
concerned with business Oo. And
Yes,
he's the marketing guru. He has written so many books, di ba?
Lodi
And,
ito, Lodi.
Yes, oo. So, buti nga medyo pandemic. So,
Na medyo available siya.
Oo.
Ay,
kasi
nakalimutan ko
sobrang
palang
hirap
tanong sa
magulap.
inyo. Yung gusto ko yung kanyang yung business nila na ayoko na bumili ng water sana. Yung purifier, mas
water
mas
Philippines.
environment friendly pa.
Oo. Yun, tama.
Yun. Minsan po tanong po ulit sa inyo. Business model change, how to pivot pa rin. Diba?
Well,
In the pandemic.
he has been teaching about market driving strategy, na wherein you should find the underserved and the unserved market para mag-improve yung business mo. There's also something about differentiation na kailangan maging kailangan naiiba ka kasi if you're a me too, mahirap din. And then you should be able to the most important is you should also be able to solve a pain point. But then what happened during the pandemic is he was already teaching about business model change. Yun na nga. What he is espousing is nagdagdag siya ng dalawang items sa the standard na business model. So he said, you should be able to understand your value chain.
Okay.
The value that you give to your customers.
Parang yung business proposition mo, parang ganito.
Yes, oo. And then reconfiguration is how you will change, how your business should adapt.
Yeah.
'Di ba yung mga yung mga nag-survive are the adapters eh. Yung,
Totoo po. Totoo.
'di ba?
Totoo.
So,
Hindi ka
yun.
marunong mag-adapt. Magiging Jurassic. Yun ang sad truth.
Oo.
No?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yun. So, sometimes, yung, sabi nga natin, pag may problema, isipin na lang kung ano yung pwedeng maging solution.
Don't focus on the problem.
Focus
Search
on
for the
it.
solution.
Focus on the solution. So, what should you do to adapt? Diba? So, you should continuous naman, change. Diba? Sabi nga nila, only change is constant. So,
Yes.
ayun. So, yan naman ang, kasi we're saying na
Yes.
yung business also has a role to play sa mga buhay natin, whether you are in business or even if when you are an employee. Kasi if you're an employee, yung business na pinapasukan mo, you should treat it as your own.
Yes.
Na what
Dapat
you
meron kang sense of co-ownership. Pag wala kang nasakit, nako, pag bumagsak yung negosyo nun,
Wala ka
wala
nang
ka rin, di ba naisip yun?
tama.
Wala ka rin na trabaho.
Pwede kang lumipat sa ibang company, pero gusto mo ba yun na forever you will be transferring to another company? And with the, at ang madaming bagong graduates, di ba? Sooner or later, you'll find yourself that you are not in the market for employment.
Tama.
Diba? That's
Siyempre, pag medyo mas you're over age na. Kumbaga, you're getting to that age na hindi na in demand yung mga age na ganun.
Oo.
May
Tapos
certain
pag
age kasi.
pag hindi ka tech savvy, di ba? Right now, tech savvy. So, yan din. So,
Tayo nahihirapan eh.
So we have to learn to adapt.
Yes.
Oo.
Reconfigure.
Yes, reconfigure ourselves, whether you are an employer or an employee, whether you have a business or you don't have a business. Diba?
It always there's always ability to learn new skills, soft skills, hard
Yes.
skills. Especially ngayon, may YouTube, may Google, everything is available na ngayon.
Oo.
Let's move on to the next. Daily grind in the new normal. Ito pumibot ito eh. As writer, na broadcaster, no, reporter ito sa One News PH, tapos dati rin siya ng chef, no? Tapos ang naging problema kasi dahil nasa field ka lagi, di ba? How when you get back home paano? So yun doon kailangan maging aware siya sa pag-alis niya, yung mga sanitation gear. Kumbaga, yung mga survival gear natin ngayon. Pero ito yung lesson na natutunan natin niya, sineshare sa atin. Kasi siya may sakit din siya eh. Meron siya mga konting rin eh. Parang thyroid ba o ano. Pero sabi nga niya, we all go through stress in life, but we need to bounce back with the help of our family. Family pa rin talaga. Family pa rin talaga yung pinaka natin. Diyan tayo talaga mapupunta eh. Yan yung ating that's why the home should be our safe zone. Hindi tayo dapat nag-aawit within the house. Kailangan dito tayo na nare-recuperate, dito tayo nare-refresh, pinapalakas tayo ng bawat isa ng ating family. Also, relationship.
Parang he is a man of the streets eh.
Man of the street
So,
ito.
Oo,
Hanggang ngayon
madami
eh.
siyang,
Lagi may mga post ito. Nakita kayo mga post. Ito, hindi ka ba tatakot? Lagi ka nasa labas.
Hindi naman, kasi he takes naman the measures. Kasi when he reach home, diba, he take naman the safety precaution measures.
Kasi mayroon
Na,
siya
like,
apat na kids yata.
Oo.
Diba?
May apat siyang anak. Siyempre, ayaw din naman niya na
Mahirap yun, uwi ka, dala mo
o
yung
magkasakit siya or
coronavirus.
whatever. Oo.
Opo.
But then, ang tao kailangan mabuhay eh. Diba? You have to earn a living eh. So, kung lahat kayo, nandyan lang sa bahay, ano mangyayari? Kaya nga sabi nga natin, boost your immune system.
Yun.
So, oo. Di ba remember, I've always been telling you na the Philippines is such a lucky country na, with the lowly malunggay, yung malunggay lang, ilagay lang sa sabaw, inumin yung yung malunggay, and that will already be good for you.
Tusok mo lang sa lupa yan, mabubuhay yan, malunggay.
Oo.
Yan ang magalas sa malunggay.
Yes,
Parang
oo.
magalas
Sama mo
everywhere.
sa sabaw. Kung ayaw mong nguyain yung gulay, okay lang eh. Inumin mo na lang yung sabaw. Parang yung
Di ba
talbos
sa
ng
mga-
kamote, ganyan din. Diba?
Di
Hindi
ba sa
masarap
nursing
kainin.
mother, mga nursing mother, di ba yung malunggay? Since childhood po natin tinuturo na yan. Pag ayaw maggatas, hindi magkagatas yung baba, yung nanay.
Oo.
Pa,
That is
pahigupin ng malunggay, yung nilagang malunggay. Talagang
That is
naggagatas.
That is
Opo.
God's way, 'di ba, of helping us. Sabi nga nila kailangan lang alam mo. Syempre
Opo.
kung ayaw mo, wala kang magagawa. At saka madaling tumubo ang malunggay. I think it only
Opo.
takes 3
Yung tusok
weeks
nga lang
for
po.
a malunggay to grow.
Mabilis. Mas lalo pag tag-ulan po, ang bilis. Ang
Oo,
bilis niya.
'di ba?
Itusok
Oo.
mo, isa-isang tusok, bawat stem na medyo matigas na siya. Itusok mo lang. Okay, sprout na doon. Actually, dito sa roof deck namin, napansin ko marami pala
Nagtanim
urban
na
gardening,
ng
may mga malunggay.
Oo nga. Pero yon, pag ano ka, if you have a purpose in life, God will always be with you, 'di ba? With a
Yes.
little help from your friends. Ayun. Ito
Tapos
naman.
diretso tayo sa mga wellness coach. Ito yung mga
Ah.
financial managers. Opo.
Mm.
Malaking bagay din. Okay, so ito si Sir Waki, ito yung takeaway niya. Always set aside a healthy portion of your money. You set aside what is comfortable lang naman. Hindi naman kailangan biglain kasi hindi doable eh. Kung kaya mo piso-piso isang araw, as we have seen during this pandemic, bigla nag-lockdown last year, maraming Pilipino hindi handa. Buti lang may awa talaga, Diyos, may biyaya ang Diyos. Kung hindi talaga, naku, walang majority pa ng Pilipino kasi walang savings talaga eh. Day to day po ang ating
Kasi nga
lively.
pag sa financial planning, you really have to follow the formula of whatever your income is, you set aside first the savings. Tapos, saka naihati yung matira into your expenses. Hindi din
So,
yung
kailangan
lahat,
talaga ng
hindi din naman natin sinasabi na you become like Mr. Scrooge na lahat na lang itatago. Hindi din gano'n. There's a balance.
Machani. So, hindi
There's a
naman
balance,
ganun.
but there's a goal. Kumbaga mag-set ka ng goal mo. As in anything, you should have a purpose, in other words. You have a
Sabi
purpose
nga,
and a goal.
Start small. Parang yung tinuro din ni Elada in exercising, di po ba? In building a habit, talagang start small lang, yung doable, di ba? Yung sustainable. Okay yung gusto mo run a whole mile. Kaya ko to everyday, pero after 2 days, di mo na pala kaya, di ba? Kailangan gradual lang para maging habit siya. At ito nga, sabi ni Coach, Mark, sabi niya, it doesn't make change if you learn but does not apply. Oo nga, kailangan i-apply. Put action into it. Sacrifice now, enjoy later. Kasi kung hindi, enjoy ngayon, puro sacrifice. Yung kumbaga, yung especially retirement, di po ba? Yung retirement.
Yung iba, di ba? Hindi pa.
Marami sa Pilipinas, hindi. Parang ilang
Pilipino,
percent.
utang ng utang ang daming utang hindi nalulubog na nga sa utang di ba?
Sad to say po, kahit yung mga nasa mga government, yung mga regular, dami kong kilala eh. Naku, dami po pala mga ng mga loan association na related sa mga government companies or agencies. Kasi walang ginawa pala yung kundi magpa-utang. So, wag tayo utang ng utang.
Dapat ilista kasi, it's very simple yung sa financial planning. You write down what you spend para nalalaman mo, dapat pala hindi ko to in-spend, di ba? Oo. Tapos mag-budget ka. Alam mo yung budget? Pinakamadali is the envelope style Gawa ka lang ng madaming envelope. Lagay mo doon.
For bill, for electric bills, tapos basta nakakategorize yung mga envelope. Talagang organic, organic lang, ganyan. Tabi-tabi lang.
Oo, parang madali na di ba? Hindi ka na kailangan mag-compute pa. Yung envelope lang, naubos yung pera for recreation. Goodbye na, no more recreation.
Kung nakukutin yung nasa kabilang envelope.
Oo. Sumubra yung gastos for electricity. Yung kailangan bayaran. So, pabawasan si recreation. Ilalagay dyan, You just, madami naman pwedeng, actually, even food Kunwari, ito yung budget mo for food. Wala, biglang may kailangan na iba. Pwede ka na, you can be creative with your food and still be healthy. So, madami naman paraan. Oo.
Diyan po tayo madalas sa Pilipino sa pagkain na hirapan mag-budget. So,
kailangan meron. Kasi kailangan may conscious effort. Kailangan may conscious effort. Kasi pag hindi, wala. I remember before yung biyanan ko nga palagi nga sinasabi, ang laki-laki nung bibig nga natin lahat pwede mo ngang ilagay. Diba? So which means na when you eat and you put everything in your mouth, edi wala, papasok na siya. pinaggastusan mo na, wala nang maano.
Wala
And
na. Down to training.
limitless yung pwedeng yung ilagay sa bibig natin. Yun. So,
Okay,
it
next
is a
natin.
conscious effort talaga.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Okay, next
Pero
natin.
pag
Si ano
iniisip
pala?
mo naman,
Yes,
pero
yes.
sometimes the driving force, if you think your future, ayan, redesigning your future self.
Designing.
If you know, sabi nga na, what is your goal? If you work towards your goal, then you will be able to find your purpose. You will be able, ano bang gusto mong mangyari sa buhay mo? Diba? So that will
Totoo
drive
yan.
you. Oo. Yan yung one of the factors that will help you determine where to spend your resources, how much time you will put into a certain
Kasi
job.
yung time hindi libre yan. Yung time natin, resource yan. And once you nag-waste ka ng time, yun ang hindi na mababawi. So, kailangan spend our time properly.
Oo. Ayun. And then, of
At saka
course,
yes. Nalala ko na ba yung word niya lagi, actionable. Actionable. Is this actionable? Si Jay Christ, yun yung favorite niya eh. Kailangan when you think of something, paplano ka, titignan mo kung is this actionable? Yan. Para may result-oriented tayo.
yes, oo. And measurable also.
Yan. So, ang isang key niya, provide value. Totoo yun, especially if you have in the workplace or in your business or in the community, kailangan we provide value, we add value to people. That's how we also gain our value.
And that brings a fulfillment. Sabi ko nga sa iyo, ang tao kailangan may nahahanap na fulfillment. Number one, it prevents you from from having Alzheimer's. And the other thing is, when you are happy, maganda yung yung aura mo. You are able to do a lot of things for other people din. Parang pay it forward tuloy-tuloy yan. It's a vicious cycle Oo. When the vicious cycle is if you are sick. So,
Yes,
okay, 'di ba? Tuloy-tuloy. Pero ang happiness, meron din siyang happiness cycle. Once you feel happy, then tuloy-tuloy din yung pagiging pagiging masayahin, 'di ba? Oo.
Positive.
Ayun. And of course, during the pandemic, we are very thankful then for the teachers who are some of our frontliners na sila yung sila nag-pivot na, pero yung mga anak natin, magdedepende pa rin sa pagka-coping nung teachers di ba?
Saka sila po yung talagang unprepared, hindi talaga ready dahil biglang-bigla. Tapos sila yung kinakailangan may deadline kasi magpapasokan March yun Tapos biglang, we're going back to school in June. So what are we gonna do? Bawal pa lahat. So yun. Talagang medyo grabe sakripisyo nitong mga teachers. Sila Teacher Liza.
So yung guest natin si Teacher Liza, she's a guidance counselor din di ba? So kaya nga maganda yung present niya ng about blended learning. Sabi it's all about love.
Yes, about love. Learn to accept. Totoo yan, parang acceptance talaga napaka-importante nito
Oo. It's part of the coping tool kasi you can only cope if you accept. Kasi if there's denial, paano ka makaka-cope? There's, diba?
Exactly.
And when you accept, then you can do already changes. Yan. You can accept if you accept the failures, diba? Then you can move forward and become more positive, accept the challenges, make the changes, yon, and do something to solve whatever comes your way. And again, she's yung spiritual side ng buhay natin is also very important, di ba?
Napaka-importante po yan.
Yes, you obey God's command, you value all God's creation. Kaya nga kung mga aawayin yung mga kapitbahay mo.
At saka ang ating environment mo, magkakala, di ba yun? Sama-sama lahat yan Part of one creation.
Yes,
Everybody, everything is so. And also, we add value to people. Empower yourself and empower others as well.
Kaya nga lahat yan tulungan Diba? Tulungan. Kaibigan, kapitbahay, kahit na even your immediate family members. Kasi otherwise, how will you, it would be more difficult to survive. And also because of the coming digital age. Imagine mo na lang, so everyday information overload yan. Lahat sasabihin sa'yo, ganito, ganoon, di ba? So
Yes.
talagang kailangan ng magtulungan ng mga tao, especially in the future.
If there's
Ayun.
tsaka syempre sa bahay nagsisimula yun. Empowering yourself, kailangan mo yung pamilya mo dyan. Kailangan mo
Oo.
yung asawa mo, kailangan mo yung anak mo,
Ito si
magulang mo.
Chris. Ay, nagkamali. Ako yung next guest pala natin. Surviving ICU in COVID-19
Opo.
pandemic. So, I mistook him for the other guest.
Si ano po, Pastor Prudy.
Mm-mm. So, siya naman, nag-survive siya. Ito yung ano.
Ito po yung
Sir.
nagkaroon ng sakit talaga na parang
Oo.
na-stroke ata bigla na hindi niya alam.
Oo.
In the midst of the kainitan ng lockdown ito sa Batangas. So,
Pero yung advice nga niya is more proactive naman siya
Opo.
dahil na-experience niya. So,
Mhm.
ang sinasabi nga niya is kailangan mag-physical exam. O ikaw physical exam ka na ba, Raymond? Physical exam
tagal na ako.
regardless of your age.
Umiiwas po ako pumuntang
Sa bagay, tama.
Sa
Pero yun nga,
kanan mo.
but we can listen to our body eh. Yun na yung sinasabi ko.
Yun,
Alam mo, ang
naalala ko yung
tao,
sabi ni
Hindi.
si Joyce, be an investigator o detective.
oo, kasi
Yan,
ang tao, hindi naman yan yung bigla-bigla ka na lang nagkakasakit eh. There are small signs, except na
Totoo
kung
po yun.
minsan, hindi lang natin iniinda yung yung sign na yon. We don't mind it. So,
May
also,
warning, may warning.
Oo,
Na-realize ko din dati
warning.
kasi, syempre yung daddy nung isa kong friend, uy, namatay, ba't ano nangyari? Hindi namin alam, bigla na natumba. O kaya, biglang
Oo.
binangungot, pagising, patay na. Ganun biro namin. Pagising, patay na. Yung pala, as we also grow older, parang naman talaga natin may numbness dito, o parang pinupulikat ka, o something. Parang mas,
Tama.
madalas ka sa CR. May mga may mga signs po ang body natin, may alarm yung fever. Yung fever pala, hindi naman pala sakit yung fever. It's an
Oo.
indicator that something is wrong inside your body.
Yes, the body is creating antibodies to fight whatever
Opo.
is foreign in your body. It's
Ganun pala yun.
reacting.
Kahit yung
Oo.
vaccines na
Parang nga
Pinag-uusapan.
di ba? Naglalaban. Parang
Opo.
naglalaban. So, parang army, naglalaban. So, may pumasok di labanan. Kaya yun.
defense system, kaya yung immune system talaga kailangan i-build.
Yes, oo. Kaya sabi ko,
It's a-
sa totoo lang yung mga taong hindi linalagnat, yun nga yung nakakatakot eh. Kasi kung minsan hindi mo alam kung na-expose, tapos hindi sila bali their body is not fighting. Their body is not fighting.
Okay.
Anyway,
Kailangan talaga. Kaya hindi ginagamot yung lagnat actually. Kailangan yung cause. Okay. So, kinakailangan
find
we
the
have
root
to be
cause.
Opo, ayan. And preventive, dapat tayo. Sabi nga ni DJ nga pala ito DJ Chris, prevention is better than cure.
Than
Life
cure,
insurance,
oo.
well, it should be a goal, pero kung di pa ngayon, at some point in time, you should consider that. Health
Oo.
and life.
But for
Healthcare,
him kasi, those are proactive measures. Siya yung single pala. Siya yung single. So, sa kanya, at least he has extra money to spend for life insurance and an HMO card. So, yun yung, well, it's nice to put a little of your, kaya nga binabudget para alam mo kung kaya mo bang bayaran. Kasi, pangit din, kung hindi mo kayang bayaran, and then long term, mawawala lang siya. Diba?
Matatapon yung
Napunta
pera.
sa
It's a
wala
waste of time.
yung
Opo,
ano
it's a
mo.
waste of money.
Oo. Yes, oo. But, if you do the formula naman of income minus savings, so yung pwedeng yung savings mo doon is pwede din yan yung amount na that you put into your paying the insurance, or pwede din it's part of your budget that you allocate for it. Ganon. Kasi ano yan it's like savings din Yung HMO card, sorry pero yung HMO card, doon hindi naman ako masyadong naniniwala. Kasi parang for me, you should be able to have a budget, a health budget, na doon mo kukunin yung mga pwede mong gastusin na more preventive kasi 'di ba ang ano I espouse for proactive healthcare na you put a health budget wherein you spend it for vitamins, supplements, ganon na
Totoo
pwede
yan.
din yung lab test.
Investment yan eh.
Oo.
Investment mo yan eh. It's a worthwhile
Yes.
investment kasi we should invest in our bodies. No?
Mm-mm.
Iwasan natin
Diba?
ang magkasakit. Opo. Yung kaya nga, we espouse proactive, a proactive approach in health and wellness. Ito po si Benjon, isa po siyang ER nurse no, sa Toledo City. The Good PM, Sir Raymond, sa hospital namin, lahat senior citizens free. Hospital and laboratory. Like my parents, thrice a year, pinalaboratory ko para malaman na status ng uric acid, cholesterol. Tama, yung comprehensive examinations. Encourage lang talaga lahat ng senior, kasi senior ID lang pinapakita. Ayan. Ako, mapapit na kumuha eh.
Preventive nga eh, di ba?
Opo,
Oo,
preventive pa rin.
yan yung proactive healthcare ang sinasabi natin na huwag yung antayin na magkasakit pa kayo. Dapat habang maliit yung problem, 'di ba? You try to solve it already para but of course there will be different ways of solving. Some will solve it ganito, yung iba ganyan. But then at least you know what the problem is and then you try to solve it. Yung sa life insurance naman, I think that one is pwedeng you can add it in your budget na kasi pag matanda ka na hindi ka nakukunin ng life insurance eh. Pero tama din yon. You know, it's actually being also proactive.
May a certain type age talaga na hindi na pwede. Disqualified na.
Tama.
Kumbaga sobrang high risk na kasi. So, pero there are ways on how to prepare, no? Tsaka especially, di po ba, yung in terms of prevention, kailangan lang talaga maging lang tayo. Sensitive talaga. Be a detective, sabi nga ni Joyce. Okay? Thank you nga pala, Benjun, sa iyong message. Ito, darating tayo sa health benefits.
Oo. At least yung mga seniors natin, kasi sila yung more concerned. Kaya lang kasi pandemic siyempre they don't like naman to go out. They don't like to go to the hospital. So, you learn to listen na lang. Listen to your body.
Yes po. At saka pwede po makapag-coordinate with the LGUs kasi may mga online platforms. Yung sa mga apo niya naman, yung mga Gen Z, as early as young as 10, 11, 12 years old. Very online literate sila.
Very tech savvy, no?
Opo, patulong na lang tayo. Yung kailangan yung mag-online registration, mag-inquire, yung mga telemedicine or sa hospital, makapag-coordinate, pwede. Actually, meron pa mga mobile, di po ba yung testing nga, may mga mobile na ngayon. They go to your home. Yung mga kukuha ng blood sample mo, pwede na rin ngayon. Ang advice ko lang pala, kasi PhilHealth is for everybody na ngayon. Just make sure na yung PhilHealth membership natin maging active talaga tayo. Kasi malaking bagay.
Sabi ni PhilHealth, baka wala daw silang pondo for medical
Anyway. Problema nila yun.
Baka pwede na lang magtanong kay Russell. Ayan, yung isang guest natin. Di ba, ICU, siya, nurse?
Opo, for a long time sa Middle East. Opo, ayan.
Pero ngayon, iba na rin siya.
Isang entrepreneur. Ang bago sa kanya, isang agripreneur. Kasi agriculture ang kanyang pinakusan. Meron siyang bamboo plantation, meron siyang mushroom business.
Kasi food is your medicine remember? Kaya related pa rin sa yung actually parang yung nurse yata mas ang nila no, ang orientation nila is sa food sa diet. Kaya mas naiintindihan nila yung yung diet kaysa sa mga doctors. No offense meant naman to the doctors, pero yun na nga, parang mas, kasi ganun yung niya yung parang...
Sila po yung nasa care talaga, yung healthcare, kasi yung mga doktor, sila yung tagagamot na, pero tagapag-alaga ay yung mga nurse.
Pero yung ibang nurse din, no, masyadong manggamot. Anyway. Pero siya, si Russell, pero ang maganda kasi kay Russell is yung, you know how his mind thinks. Kasi as an ICU, madami na siyang nakita di ba? So, he is very critical in his thinking.
Opo.
Ito yung sinasabi natin critical thinker.
Critical thinker. Inventor nga po yan. Marami mga dinesign, may mga inimbento siya .
Oo. Kaya nga, sabi niya, maganda yung sinabi niya, don't be a complainer, be an adapter.
Opo, yan. Yun yung
Diba?
key takeaway.
Walang magagawa. There's nothing to be done if you keep on complaining.
complaining. Like in
Oo.
social media, di po ba? Ang daming puso ang
Mga
complainers
bashers pa.
Bashers,
Yung
ranters,
bashers
mga
lang.
complain lahat is sinisi sa ibang tao, di ba? So, don't play the blame game. So, high-tech na, pero blaming pa rin yun. Complaining pa rin yun. So, importante, tama yung adapter. Oh. Hindi lang siya doer eh. Medyo one step ahead pa siya eh. Don't be a complainer. Kasi sa iba, don't be a complainer, be a doer. Pero sa kanya, be an adapter. Imbes mag-complain ka, you adapt to the situation. Tama-tama.
Then
And
do what
para
needs
mag-try
to be
ka.
changed in
Yeah.
that environment. Ganon. Parang
Ang
kasi
ganda po.
related yan. You know, I
Related
think
lahat
that,
yung
that
mga takeaways natin. eh,
bamboo
nababayan.
kasi siya eh. Bamboo
Opo.
yung business ni
Oh,
Russell.
yes.
So, you know, the
Sinusulit.
bamboo is very adaptive, di ba? It
Yes.
bends with the wind. Kaya
Oh.
nga, nagsusurvive siya. Ayun.
Mhm.
So, our last speaker for the year, di ba, before we ended the year, was si Peng. She's a
Si
health,
Peng, December
Oo,
23.
she talked about,
yoga
she
practitioner.
talked about yoga. Oo. And what is important is, di ba ngayon ang palagi, people just realize that we have to go back to basics. And one of the things that yoga teaches is talagang, through yoga, we unify with nature. We are one with nature. We feel the calmness.
We are part of it.
Oo.
We are part of it.
Oo. Yes. So if we feel good and we are happy, we can share it to the world. Ayan. So
Kasi,
our
di
life
ba ba naalala
is
ko?
the expression of
Yes,
happiness. Yes. So,
Yes. Kasi sabi nga sinabi ni Monique, na pag
Hmm.
tayo ay puro pain, it's easy to hurt other people pagka nag-dwell tayo sa hurt.
Nape-pay
So,
forward mo yung pain.
Opo, totoo yan eh. Kasi what we are is what we do eh. Lumalabas sa atin yan. So tama yan sa kanya rito, you have to have yung calmness eh. Para para na ilalabas mo, love, di ba? Share the love, happiness. Our life should be the expression of happiness. Tama yan eh. Napakaganda. At natutuwa po ako dahil very connected lahat yung mga actually yung mga guests natin na halos kumbaga may mga konti-konting variation, syempre kanya-kanyang approach, pero pag sinummarize natin nagkakatugma-tugma lahat, walang walang nag-contradict dun sa mga from episode 1 down to our last episode eh. Nagko-connect
Parang at the end of the day, what is most important for me, I think, is for me, dalawa lang eh. One is, you have to be able to cope.
Yes.
You have, di ba? Yung kasi change is constant. So,
Yes.
what will pull you through anything actually is to be
Right.
able to cope. So, even with COVID, parang, ano ang pwedeng i-cope? So, you boost your immune system. Bakit ka pa mag-aantay ng vaccine? Ilan lang naman ang namamatay sa COVID, di ba? And
Tama.
dapat knowledge is important na alam mo lang kung ano ang gagawin mo kung ma-COVID positive ka.
Research. Yes,
Oo,
research
diba?
tayo. Ano ba yung mga home remedies, first aid, and how to avoid.
Oo.
How
In
it
any
works din.
situation,
Para
diba? In
malaman
any
natin, diba?
situation, coping is very important. And then the next, which is more important also, is our God of understanding. Diba?
Yes,
We should
our
always, because our God will always help us. He will always protect us, no matter what. And it's very cliche, but God will not give you something you cannot handle. Totoo
Exactly.
yun eh. Diba?
Ang sumusuko lang, ang natatalo naman yung sumusuko, yung bumibigay. Only
Yes.
quitters lose. If you don't quit, you won't lose. Naalala ko yung sabi ni John Maxwell eh. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we win, but sometimes we fail, but sometimes we learn. Ano yan? No. Nalito na ako eh. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Pag natalo ka, hindi ka naman nag-fail eh. You learn something. You have to learn. Kaya aralin mo dapat kung ano yung natutunan.
In every situation, there's a learning process there.
In
Diba?
failure. Katulad ngayon, kasi po ba human nature naman is we are adaptable. The human race, we can adapt. We are resilient. Pero huwag ka maging hardcore on something that you believe in. Kailangan mag-adjust ka. Marunong tayong mag-adapt.
Yes.
Kahabol ko lang po ito.
Tama.
Sabi ni Ben John, 2 nurse itong mga may message siya. Dapat sana sir, dagdag na ang mga doctors, hospitals, o nga sa baryo. Para katulad ng pandemic, hindi na sila pupunta ng hospital, health centers. O may shortage kasi tayo ng doctors. Actually, totoo. Kasi they go abroad. Wala tayong magagawa.
Hindi, pero yun na nga, the thing there is about,
Yes.
sige, hopefully we will be able to help them with that. They can message me actually, kung yung
Ayun,
immediate
yun.
na ano.
Yan.
Kasi
Yes,
meron
sige.
namang mga first aid na pwedeng gawin eh. And what is more important really is the knowledge. Kasi
Yes.
nga, pag meron kang kaalaman on health, you will know what to do.
Correct.
Kasi kahit na even in Metro Manila, meron ding, even if ano na nga ngayon telemedicine, oo. So I think naman, yung sa probinsya, pwede din naman makaabot na rin yung mga doktor. Although yun nga, ang mahirap lang nga is pag wala kang alam, sa totoo lang, kahit na Metro Manila, pag wala kang alam, madami ding papagawa sa iyo ang doktor na
Actually,
procedures and everything.
Totoo yan. Kailangan, huwag natin iasa lahat sa doctors. Diba?
Oo. Kasi ang doktor, syempre, huwag din sisihin ang mga doktor. Kasi ang mga doctors naman, sandali ka lang naman nilang makikita. They will, di ba? But ikaw, on your own, you know what is your body, what is your, sabi nga nila, even when you go to the doctors, you should be ready with the questions that you're going to ask your
You
doctors.
should be honest. Baka
O,
hindi
isa
ka
pa yun, oo.
answer
Diba?
your doctor.
Oo, kasi pag mali yung
There is more.
binibigay na information, the doctor will give wrong diagnosis.
Correct.
Right? Oo.
Pero
Pero yun na.
Yes po. Sorry. Ito, si DJ Love, isang nurse din po ito, sa Davao del Norte naman. We always pray wherever we are.
Oh, tama yun.
Frontliner siya eh. Nandun po siya sa mga COVID-19 na assign patients.
Oo.
Sometimes we fight from the weak situation, hindi lang, lagi na lang tayo nakadepend sa situation. Okay? Malalaman natin talaga yung sitwasyon.
Parang sinasabi niya kung minsan kasi, parang mahirap ngang isolve di ba?
Totoo.
Oo. But then again, just have faith that everything will turn out to be better. And also, sometimes you just think, ano ba yung gustong iparating na message sa akin?
Yeah.
What should I learn from this experience?
Totoo
Diba?
yan.
Turn it into a
always something to learn.
positive.
Yes.
Kung minsan sasabihin nila, ma'am, kasi wala naman kayo dun sa situation kaya madaling sabihin. Well, wala ako dun sa situation ninyo, but I try to understand and madami din naman akong naging experience. Diba? So,
Everybody goes,
lahat naman tayo meron.
Sabi nga sabi ni Lord nga, pick up your cross, di ba? May kanya-kanyang cross tayo.
Kung minsan nga, sinasabi ko na masyado na yata mabigat yung binibigay sa akin pero sige lang.
Hindi mo, kaya.
Diba? Kaya, di ba? Kaya nating lahat yan.
Tulong-tulong.
Ako, Raymond,
Yes po.
we're super
We're
overtime.
overtime
Buti na lang, wala tayo sa regular.
Pero magkakaroon tayong TV segment, guys. Abangan ninyo. So we'll be back on live TV. Ito yung nationwide broadcast. Meron tayong segment doon for health and wellness. So makikita nyo kami ulit doon. No? Okay. So guys, next week we'll be having a doctor as our guest.
Si Dr. Joseph
Lee.
Yes, He's a urologist. Urologist.
Ang unang guest natin for the year.
Pag may mga questions, kasi it seems like, diba, a lot of people, they have a lot of health issues that they don't understand. So, although as a naturopath practitioner, I would also like to share what I know. But so kaya nga sabi ko, if you have questions, you can just message me sa My Big Ink.
Yes,
sa
My Big
Facebook
Ink
namin.
Facebook. Yes. Ayan, sa crawler dyan, makikita ninyo.
Yes,
Actually, tatype ko nga.
So we will be more than willing naman to help you.
Yes. Ito. Flash ko lang po, before we go, ito, My Big Ink. Ayan. Hanapin nyo lang yan sa Facebook, My Big Ink. Sila Ma'am Betty, sila, and the rest of the team, ang nag-reply dyan. Okay. For
Yeah.
anything, no? Ayan. So,
Okay,
thank you.
so
and
time to say goodbye, Raymond, but
yes,
I
opo,
still hope,
marami tayong time na
oo nga
mag-play
eh.
ng video. So,
Mm.
we're just playing one closing reminder na lang. Kung gusto, yeah.
Sige, okay. Sige,
Thank you
okay.
so
See
much.
you guys next week. Oo. Okay,
Baka rin yung-
bye-bye.
I-post mo namin yung mga posters dito sa Facebook page ng My Big Ink, tsaka Health Revolution and Edge TV. Thank you po. Enjoy the rest of the
Okay.
afternoon.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
God
too,
bless.
Raymond. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Yes po. Si Nair pala, shout out, nag-comment, kaya lang hindi ata, ayun, sorry. Taga Candelaria naman siya. Hello, Nair, Stephen De Luna. Salamat sa iyo, ha.
Hi,
Salamat.
love,
Stay
love,
safe lang sa
love.
Candelaria.
Mm-mm.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Kahit na ang life is always on the go din ang fruit and vegetable drink mo. Para ang health goals, love with gusto.
Alright, since meron humabol, sige, magpe-play lang ako ng isang music video o isang song, then, wala na palang song dito. Play na lang tayo na, ito, reminders natin. Bye-bye, thank you. You can watch this on replay sa HTV Philippines page. Thank you, Jazzer, Estrella, Nair. Next week, catch us, 12:15 po na kami nagsisimula sa Health Revolution. Stay safe, everyone. Bye. Bye. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you.
In 2006, naglalaro lang kami dito sa park, sa street.
2012 nung una mag-skim.
Dati, hindi pa kami na-expose sa mga events.
Start ako mismong skateboard, 5 years old na ako noon. Nung dumating yung Edge Radio, doon nagsimula na yung mga competition. Nagbago na yung pananaw namin sa BMX.
Pinalad ng konti na sponsoran na taga-ibang bansa ng board. Malaking tulong na rin yun.
National na kami na rider ng Philippines. Tulad ng isa kong kasama na si Ilan Sila, international na ngayon.
Confident kami sa mga sarili namin na ipakita yung talento namin sa kanila.
That I wait for you.